Hello, my pre-calculus student. In this video, we're going to graph polar equation by plotting points. So let's graph the equation r equal 4 times cosine theta. So now if you can look at on our polar coordinate graph here, we label all of the angles in radian. So we go by pi over 6 and then pi over 3. So basically they are multiple of pi over 6. So the first thing I'm going to start with 0. I'm labeled now, so I'm going to put pi over 6 and then pi over 3 and then pi over 2, 2 pi over 3, 5 pi over 6, pi, 7 pi over 6, 4 pi over 3, 3 pi over 2, 5 pi over 3, 11 pi over 6, and then 2 pi. So that will be one complete rotation. Okay. Now let's start to find the direct distance from the pole. So r is 4 times cosine 0. So think about it here. If I do 4 times cosine of 0, that will be 4 times 1. So that will be equal 4. So I'm going to go ahead and plot the points. So the first point will be, so that our point, I'm going to label the point right here for you. So the points will be 4, 0. So I'm going to go and look for our 0 radian, and on this terminal side from the pole, I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be point number 1. Next, at pi over 6, we do 4 times cosine of pi over 6. So it will be 4 times square root of 3 over 2. So it gives us about 3.46. So I'm going to go ahead and plot the point 3.46, comma, pi over 6. So I'm going to go to the graph now. I'm looking for pi over 6. I'm going to count from the pole. I'm going to count 0, 1, 2, 3. This is the 4, but it's only 3.46, not even 3.5. So let's count one more time. 1, 2, 3. So 3.46. I'm going to go ahead and say it right here. So this will be our point number 2. Let's move on point number 3, pi over 3. So we do 4 times cosine of pi over 3. So cosine of pi over 3, 1/2, should be 4 times 1/2. So that will give us 2. So now we have the points 2, comma, pi over 3. So go look for pi over 3 and look, and then from the pole count 1, 2. So this will be our point number 3. Move on to point number 4. Pi over 2, 90 degrees. So do 4 times cosine of pi over 2. So cosine of 90 degrees is 0. So 4 times 0, which is 0. So now we have the points 0, comma, pi over 2. So I'm going to look for pi over 2 and the point is 0, so stay at the pole. So let's look at the next one. So now we have 2 pi over 3. So we do 4 times cosine of 2 pi over 3. So it'll be 4 times negative 1/2. So that will give us negative 2. So I'm going to highlight because since our direct distance from the post is a negative number, so it means that it's a little bit tricky to plot the points. So we'll go ahead and write down the points now. Will be negative 2, comma 2 pi over 3. So first of all, I'm going to go ahead and locate where 2 pi over 3. So this is the terminal side for the angle 2 pi over 3. But we won't be able to stay on this terminal side to plot the point because since R is negative, so I'm going to go to the opposite, which is 5 pi over 3. I'm going to look and I'm going to cross I'm going to count 2 from the post. Okay, next point now, with 5 pi over 6, we'll do 4 times cosine of 5 pi over 6. So 4 times negative square root of 3 over 2. So it's about negative 3.46. And again, we do have negative direct distance. So I'm going to have to highlight and plus the point. So the point now is negative 3.46, comma 5 pi over 6. So I'm going to go on from the 0. I'm going to count the clockwise, look for 5 pi over 6. So this is the terminal side of 5 pi over 6. But since R is negative, so we cannot count, the point cannot stay on the terminal side of 5 pi over 6. We have to go to the opposite of that terminal side. So it'll be at 11 pi over 6. Now I'm looking for 3.46. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 3.46. So far, if you have noticed that all of these points so far, they are symmetry with respect to the polar axis. So I'm going to make a note over here. Symmetry with respect to polar axis. So the polar axis, which is the range from 0 to so the range where your angle begins. So this is your initial range. Okay, let's move on. Next one, at pi. At pi, we do 4 times cosine of pi. So that will be 4 times negative 1. So we have negative 4 again. We do have negative direct distance. I'm going to go ahead and highlight this. So now the points will be negative 4, comma pi. So I'm going to go look. I'm going to look for pi, but then on this terminal side, since R is negative, we have to go opposite with this. So we'll look at the 0 and so the pole 1, 2, 3, 4. So this the point is right here. Okay, now let's look at the next point. The next point is 7 pi over 6. So we do 4 times cosine of 7 pi over 6 will be 4 times negative square root of 3 over 2. So that will be negative 3.46. And again, we have negative direct distance. I'm going to go ahead and highlight this. So now I'm going to put the point. So the point we have negative 3.46, comma 7 pi over 6. So I'm looking for 7 pi over 6, but then since the R is negative, so the point cannot stay on the terminal terminal side of 7 pi over 6, I'm going to look at the upper 6. So it will be on. So I'm going to go ahead and draw so that you can see. So we cannot stay in this one. We have to look at the upper 6 of this. So that will be on pi over 6. So this will be the point B right here. Okay, next one, 4 pi over 3. So we 4 times cosine of 4 pi over 3 will be 4 times negative 1/2. So that will give us negative 2. Again, we do have negative direct distance. So you can look right here at 4 pi over 3. Since your R is negative, so the point cannot stay on the terminal side of 4 pi over 3, but it will be upper 6. So it will be the same thing as pi over 3. So we have the same point here. So let me plot. So let's write out the point, which is negative 2, 4 pi over 3. Okay, next one, let's look at 3 pi over 2. So we do 4 times cosine of 3 pi over 2 will be 4 times 0 equals 0. So 3 pi over 2 is 0. So we at the post. So 0, 3 pi over 2. Okay, next one, we'll look at 5 pi over 3. So we do 4 times cosine of 5 pi over 3, which is 4 times 1/2. So that gives us 2. So when you have the point 2, 5 pi over 3. So I'm going to go ahead and plot the points of 5 pi over 3 and 2. And the next point will be 11 pi over 6, so 4 times cosine of 11 pi over 6. So we 4 times square root of 3 over 2. So that will be 3.46. So let me write down the points now. My R is 3.46 and the angle is 11 pi over 6. So now we plot the point so 11 pi over 6. This is the terminal side, and 3.46, which is right here. So it means that if you have not noted that some of the points, they are overlap. So it means that there are multiple representations for the same point. And then look at the next one for 2 pi. So we do 4 times cosine of 2 pi, which is 4 times 1. So we get 4. So the point will be 4, 2 pi. So the 4, 2 pi will be the same as the point 4, 0. So now we have all the points. Yes. The next step we are going to do is we're going to go ahead and connect all the points to get the shape of our graph. So the shape of the graph should be a circle. Now you know that we skipped some of the points. For example, we didn't plot the points at 15 degree, but this is just some of the points, not the whole set of points. But you can see the shape. It will be a circle. Okay, so make sure you write a note for yourself that the shape of this graph is symmetry with respect to the polar. So where the polar axis, this is the polar axis right here. So this means that if you fold the graph along the polar axis, the two halves will match. Make sure you write out your own summary, please. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.